Welcome to another episode of Naval Action, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and today we are fighting Trincomalee and Belle Poule in my trusted Trincomalee, armed with Carronades for immediate fun. By the way, if you like this type of content, please smash that like button, it would help me out a great deal, and also if you would like to see more, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next video. That being said, let's get into straight into the combat. As we said, I'm running with my Trincomalee, which is basically, I think, one of those just regular basic Trincomalees, no special trees, no special plankings, you know. Actually, to be honest, I don't have the time to grind those things out, sadly, which means I'm running with the basic outfit possible, but I think that brings things all down to skill, rather than having the top-notch ship. So, as you can see, we are hitting La Belle Poule and Trincomalee. La Belle Poule is a Commodore and Trincomalee is the captain. Now, when it comes to the fighting, running away is never my strong suit, so with that being said, I prefer a straight-on chest-to-chest fight, which means I will be going hard against them, and I will only run when I need to repair or pull off something. But that being said, Eric Hilton, okay, so you're not gonna turn. I was thinking that he was gonna turn hard to port and actually come on my starboard side. Okay, I guess I'll have to hit you with my larboard cannons. And fire! Carronades, sorry. Alright, let's quickly turn on the opposite side. Oh, and I was supposed to hit Enrique Valencia for luck. No matter. Let's turn around, see if I can get him in my sights. As usual, abysmal gunnery, 4 to the hull, barely scratched the paint. Okay, Eric Hilton though did receive some shellacking, so hopefully I'm at least happy, moderately happy with that. And he is trying to do a stern rake for me. Well, that's not gonna cut it. I'm gonna turn hard to starboard. Gonna go battle sails. I'm actually kind of thinking this would almost be fantastic with some classical music in the background. Do let me know what you think, guys. Would you like to have some sort of classical music playing softly in the background while we do this, or not? Of course, all that depends on the copyright claims and what's publicly available on YouTube from classical music, but yeah. I was thinking something like either a Nutcracker or, I don't know, Tchaikovsky definitely, or something like that. So, that being said, okay, let's go battle sails. I'm being shellacked by both. I'm trying to keep a low profile, and although I'm not 100% convinced how much it's gonna help me, I would really like to stern rake Enrique Valencia, because, yeah, she's a Trinco, she has higher caliber cannons, if my memory serves me correctly, which means she presents a bigger threat to me. Sadly, when I was playing this a long time ago, I used to have my, guns, calibers, chart, everything, so I would know exactly what I'm dealing with. Here I'm going a little bit blind, to be honest, but that makes the fun of it, so yeah. Okay, fire. From this range now, my carronades are devastating. Look at that. 20 to the hull. Okay. I really did make him pay. However, Eric is peppering me my stern, which is not ideal in any case. So I think I'm gonna actually turn hard to larboard. Or actually, I'm not. I'm gonna run away a little bit. Nah, okay, now they're in front of each other, which gives me a chance to actually perform a hard larboard turn and see if I can attack Enrique, because I would really like to actually get rid of him now that I've started chipping off his starboard armor. Come on, turn faster, you. The problem with the Trincomalee is that although she is a nice, sturdy and nimble ship, she heals like crazy. I mean, you would figure if she was really supposed to be a naval or anti-aircraft battery, I'm supposed to maybe shoot seagulls with it. I have no idea. I mean, it heals so much that you could easily, you know, bring down an unsuspecting bird, you know, like, and down it goes. Anyway, now we're coming neck to neck, or broadside to broadside with Enrique. This will be poetic. 100 meters convergence, aim for the waterline, and fire. .24 to the hull. Beautiful. And he did hit my pump, so let's just quickly repair that. And now I was actually thinking of battle sails, and I really wanted to turn hard to larboard and stern rake him, but I think I'm gonna wait for another volley. I'm thinking if I manage to hit them just below the waterline, I might create some leaks, which would actually help me out a lot. And I'm coming closer so that my carronades, I mean his cannons will do more damage, but my carronades should do much more damage. So it's all about trading off the wood chipper. Okay, reload and hit it. And apparently I'm firing from the stern because I accidentally pressed the V. Should we wait for another volley? I don't think so. Maybe. No, I think he had enough. He's turning also. He's turning larboard. And then again he's firing. Come on, reload, you miserable little... I put literally, if you can take a look, I removed all the crew from sailing to reload. Okay, and fire. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Again 24 to the hull, and again he hit my pump. Now the problem is this guy in Belle Poule, he's gonna start hitting me my stern. And when he crossed my, I'm actually thinking hard to larboard, and I'm gonna get away from his reach. And see if I can stern rake Enrique Valencia. Maybe put another 4 from my bow chasers. Yes, good shot. Awesome. Let's see if we can pull off a stern rake. Battle sails, parallel shooting, and fire. Oh yes, oh yes, beautiful. 19 to the hull, 24 to the crew, and 3 cannons down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Okay, I think now I've been actually quite badly damaged, so I'm thinking that I would actually prefer to pull off the repair, get lost a little bit, and then finish off Enrique, because Enrique is almost down. His starboard armor is next to non-existent, and his structure is half. Yeah, so pretty much sounds like me, to be honest. Okay, putting everybody to repairs. I turned off, if you notice, I turned off the reload crews, because I really don't need reloads now that I'm going with repairs. I want every able-bodied sailor working on those repairs. I still do want to sail though, because I'm worried that Eric Hilton will be right up my kisser the moment that he comes. So, trying to keep low profile while still zigzagging between the cannonballs. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn off sales people, so people working on my sailing. So to fill the whole quota of 170 people doing the repairs. As you can see, Eric Hilton gives chase. I mean, together with the Trincomalee, but given that the Trincomalee was damaged, it can nowhere nearly keep up. And I'm actually going slightly upwind, because what I'm hoping that will happen, Eric Hilton will chase up to me, and when he does, I expect to pull hard to starboard and then give him a decent broadside with my starboard side cannons. Look at that Union Jack flying. I don't know, I mean, from all the people that I've seen playing, I'm probably the only one who's flying the British ensign, but still proud to do so. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. Do post what nation are you guys playing. If you're playing Naval Action, which nation are you playing? I'm just curious to see how many of my viewers are in which nation. So, yeah. Leave a comment with which country you're playing. Right, Eric Hilton is coming closer, although my repairs are still being conducted, so I don't want to touch anything. I mean, and my cannons are still being reloaded, only like very, very slowly. So remember when I said I'm not gonna be running? Well, about that. I'm running just a little bit for the repairs. And look, now my starboard side armor is actually in a good shape. My port side or larboard side armor is a little weaker. But it doesn't matter. As you can see, Eric Hilton, as I suspected, is coming on my starboard side, which is good, and I think he's getting ready to fire, so I'm almost inclined to pull hard to starboard and that we exchange the pleasantries, sorry, broadsides. And he's not turning nearly fast enough, which is good, because my cannons will be ready to fire first. With the Belle Poule, you have to be careful that you're exactly parallel with Belle Poule, because her bow is angled a little bit, pretty much similar as for, I think, yeah. Oh, fire. Beautiful, look at it, 24 and 7 leaks. That will put a dent in his plans. So yeah, I was saying that like it's so sort of same like Renami. So if you're trying to hit it at an angle, there's a good chance your cannonballs will bounce. So okay, hard to actually starboard, and let's see if I can pull off a rake here. Uh-oh, don't lose my bowsprit. Okay, I didn't. Good. Doing a little bit of bulldozer action. Sorry, never intended to do so. However, I will trigger another broadside. Okay, firing from the bow. Yes, a little bit more, and fire. There we go. That's the spirit. 25 to the crew, 13 to the hull. Beautiful. Okay, and another guy is coming. So let's depower the sails. Quickly turn the sails into the wind to lower the cannons, because heel, you know. And fire. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and now repower the sails and let's turn. Oh, no, that would be turning into the wind. I would end up in irons. Hell no. Hard to larboard then. I almost fell for that trap. And I mean, Enrique did come from me with a different side, so actually I wasn't able to, you know, hit him where it hurts. However, I didn't have much choice in the matter, so... No, actually, he hit me with the side where it hurt him the most. Haha! Sucker! Alright. Let's see, I'm actually trying to pull off here a maneuver that would turn me more, yes. But I turned sails in the wrong direction. Okay, Enrique, Valencia, I'm hoping to actually pull 180 and then send you off to Mr. Davy Jones. He's eagerly waiting for one Trincomalee, and that's not gonna be mine. I might hit first Eric Hilton because of the wind. Nah, not worth it. Hard to larboard. Eric, I'm actually gonna hit you while I'm passing. Parallel, fire. Okay, that was a little bit too high, maybe. One to the mast. Maybe I should have maybe gone for the dismasting. Well, not from this range and not with the Carronades, apparently. Okay. Okay, that did hurt a little bit. But I'm more worried what Enrique could do to my larboard side. So, yeah. As you can see, I should tank with my starboard armor at the moment. Although I do want to come close and pull another broadside. So, I'm actually tanking with my bow armor at the moment. And when I come close, I'm actually gonna pull a little bit to starboard. He fired most of his cannons anyway, so he cannot hurt me. He won't be able to reload. Okay, now depower sails, turn sails into the wind. Nice, and fire. Jumped the gun a little bit, but then again, his fate is sealed. Repowering the sails, full sails, turn away from him so he doesn't have a chance to fire again. And I think I'll need to pull off another repair to be able to take care of that Belle Poule. Eric is hitting me, but he is hitting my between the stern and the starboard side, so I'm not, and from this range I'm not overly concerned. If you want to get me, you'll need to come close to me. And GrunfWorks sank Enrique Valencia. Or Valencia. Not sure how to pronounce that. Probably my Spanish viewers would know. Okay, so Eric Hilton, he is in much better shape than I am, though. But I'm gonna use the fact that he's chasing me to pull off a couple of favorable engagements, hopefully. Basically lure him towards me. I could turn towards him. And I'm actually thinking I want to go battle sails. How long that would take me? Yeah, my crew is actually quite slow these days. I should probably do a broadside and then... Okay, and he has a problem with a pump. Okay, that's encouraging because pump is very important. If you create leaks and he has problems with the pump, he will sink eventually. So that's something to consider. I'm considering going hard towards him. I do want to come closer. I have 2 minutes and 15 seconds to pop on my repair. And as you can see, I'm almost a goner, but while he is in a pretty good shape actually, but he just fired off a volley. So let's now aim carefully. Depower sails, fire. I don't expect that I will do a great amount of damage, but some I will do. And I obviously cannot focus his port side because that would sink me. He's turning away and so am I. I fully intend to now go for the repair. You know, the trick when you're fighting with Carronades, I probably told this many times over, but is jousting. So don't keep close at all times, just rather get away when your Carronades are ready, come in closer and hit him where it hurts and then run away again. That's anyway the tactic that I'm using when fighting with Carronades, and obviously I'm fighting NPCs mostly these days. I do get an occasional PvP engagement, which actually I just, yeah. I'll talk about that a little bit later, because, you know, spoilers. So... Now... Okay, let's pull off a repair. I think I'm far enough. Let's kill all my gun crews. Oh, sorry, not kill all my gun crews, hell no. But disable them or move them so that they're available for reload. They're on hot standby. And getting ready to hit the repairs hard as possible. Okay, come on. Five, four, three, two, one. Hit the repair. Okay, and now get there as many people as possible, please. I really need that repair quite badly. Because I mean, you could argue that I'm trying to be a coward. I'm not. I'm simply thinking about a better tactical engagement. Because if I turn now, one broadside, one bad broadside to the port side, or one good broadside to the starboard side would be enough to sink me. I need to change that so that I'm at least able to receive 1 to 2 broadsides. Because, let's face it, I'm gonna get them whether I like it or not. Because he's gaining on me, so I cannot run from him from wherever, so I might as well, you know, use the repairs to my favor. And my cannons are already reloaded, which means I can still keep the repair crews doing the repairs, and I have enough men to fire off the cannons, so... Okay, I just want to make sure that he comes off my starboard side. So I'm actually playing him a little bit. A little bit case of back and forth. I'm actually forcing him not to turn just now and try to broadside me. Not yet. I'm not ready for it. And to be able to pull these maneuvers, I actually pulled on my people that are supposed to be on sailing. I think he will be sooner rather than later preparing to fire off another broadside. And he is faster. I'm doing 9.4 knots. He must be doing 10 or 11 at least. I think he is, yeah, he is going battle sails, and he's going to try to stern rake me. Okay, I'll play ball. I'm actually going to turn a little bit. From this range he could actually do some damage, but I'm going to start to turn. Which should cause him to miss to a degree. Which he does. Good. Okay, that maneuver of his just costed him the engagement. And you'll see why. He turned, he lost his advantage, he didn't hit me where it hurts. He missed a lot of cannonballs and gave me just enough time to repair myself so I can return stronger. Yeah, you can fire your cannons all you want from this range. You'll probably just spill my coffee. Okay, I'm repaired now. Look at that. A significant improvement compared to the last time. Re-enabling everything, and now time to show him who's his master. Okay, Mr. Eric Hiddleton. In the next 10 minutes you're gonna call me master. Now, I'm still gonna be retaining this angle, but I'm doing now with the battle sails. Obviously my crews need some time to adjust. So I'm pulling off battle sails. Good. which means that I want him to gain on me, and he will be going, since he's going with full sails, he will be going too quickly. So he'll come too close and try to turn to do me a broadside, and I will already be prepared to turn. So yeah, that's the idea. It's basically like a fly trap. Present a wounded target, but wounded target armed to the teeth. See, he's coming closer. I'm turning in for the broadside. And now he realized that, and he is getting ready to turn, but he cannot turn that quickly. He will be preparing the battle sails, while I'm already training my cannons to be able to actually fire as hard as I can on him. And the sun is coming up. Oh, I love the romance of these sailing ships. Okay, battle sails. Turn the sails towards the wind. I need to stabilize the cannon platform. Look, he's overtaking me now. That's the idea. Fire! And if I was a better shot, I could do some damage, for example. However, I'm going to use my opportunity. He's passing me. That means I'm actually going to turn slightly into the wind, but not too much, so that I keep momentum and that I actually pull another broadside from my port cannons and another broadside from my bow chasers. I want to be using basically all possible cannons on him. Now this is an unfavorable angle, but it's a close, so some cannonballs will penetrate. See? Way better than the previous broadside. And now I want to follow him because I don't want to give him the opportunity to fire his broadside now. Going full sails. Yeah, the AI has become smart. They use battle sails because you need less men to actually man it. Okay, slightly out of his arc of fire, hopefully. And eventually he's gonna turn into the wind, and then I've got him for a nice broadside, hopefully. His pump is still out. Look, I've managed to take down most of his port side or larboard side armor. My cannons are reloaded. Beautiful. I don't know how much good I will be doing at this angle though. I'm starting to turn towards the wind with full sails. I should probably turn my sails into the wind, depowering. Okay, this should be a stern rake. Converge on the water, 100 meters. Getting ready and fire. Well, not a textbook rake, but I'll take it. And I made sure that at least if I'm not raking him, I'm hitting his larboard side, which should also cause some damage. Let's see how did that maneuver pull off. My cannons are almost reloaded. Well, I did manage to take down some of his structure. That's good. So now he's turning to his larboard side, and I will be going to my starboard side because the wind is on that side. There's no denying it. However, I'm going with full sails because I want to get away from him, so that by the time he gets a chance to turn and actually pull off a broadside, I'll be too far, so his cannonballs won't do too much of a damage. Hopefully. Hell, I might even pull off another trap just exactly like the first one, because it worked so well. Come on, come on. There you go. Look at him. Just what the doctor ordered. Alright, Mr. Eric Hilton. I believe... Like I said, I think that maneuver, when he actually gave me a chance to, you know, repair myself, that would seal his fate. I mean, the battle is far from over and he still has the upper hand in terms of amount of structure within his ship. But, yeah. I think I have the upper hand when it comes to the skill. Or at least I hope I do. Not the aiming skill, that is just abysmal. Basically I shoot like a granny. Yeah, he is pursuing. Okay, good. He's taking the bait. Again. You'd figure he'd learn from the last time. Okay, chase me a little bit more, come on. Put up the speed, I don't want you to be releasing the sails too quickly. There you go. Pick up some speed. When he comes closer, drop to the battle sail so that he outsails me again. And then hit him from all three sides. First the starboard side, then bow chasers, and then the larboard side. You know, I actually learned that tactic from my old friend's dog. He was a small, I think it was a German, it was a pinch, I think, I don't know what you call it in the breed of the dog, but he would be very small and he would irritate the big dogs to oblivion. And then he would run away, and while they were chasing him, he braked immediately, and when the dog crossed over him, the big one, he would jump and chew on his nuts, essentially. This is essentially a naval version of the same maneuver. So, yeah. Highly effective and very painful. Anyway, look at that. Eric Hilton, almost on his knees. By the time I actually pull off my bow chasers and the larboard guns, he will be begging for mercy. Which is quick death. And obviously I cannot shoot for shit, so my bow chasers missed. However, now that I'm healing in the right direction, my larboard side cannons will finish the job. Fire! Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Yeah, now, I mean, the fate of this guy is sealed, but then again, so is mine. Because, yeah, you know that thing that I said about spoiler? This happened just outside of Santiago de Cuba, and while I was victoriously returning from my mission, I got intercepted by a Spanish player with 3 Trincomalees. I think that which were in pursuit. They ambushed me just south of Santiago de Cuba, and I did send out the word, and the cavalry did came, but by the time they came I was pretty much in the same situation as this guy, Commodore in Belle Poule, was. Taking on water and basically acting like Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean when he was sailing into the port, holding on to the mast and singing ballads of how life isn't fair. However, all fair is in love and game, and this was a game, so guys, as you know, like if you like the episode, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.